Hey everybody, I'm out here with Boomer. Boomer, we're talking earlier and you're telling me you're out here homeless. How long you been homeless?
Um, about almost 4 years now.
So before that, you were at home, you had a family.
Nah, I was staying with my mom and my daughter. Well, I was staying at a couple of places. You know, I'm here on a spiritual calling, believe it or not. You know what I mean? I'm here because well, it's a spiritual calling, but I'm not doing anything to do bodily harm against anybody else or myself. I'm just out here to try to make a difference. That's all it is. And I put my life on the line because I believe in it passionately. I believe that there's a time of change, and people have to be aware of the day of reckoning. And it's basically like any children. No, not really, but any like fairy tale nursery rhyme. You know what I mean? And the way I mean it is you believe in the Easter bunny, and you get the Easter bunny, but then you get the negative with it. So you try to look at the positive without the negative. You know what I mean? So that's all it is. It's looking at the positive without having the negative inside. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
And how long do you plan on being out here homeless? What are you trying to do? Any changes to your life? Anything at all?
Well, I'm trying to get as much as family together. I mean, because I don't believe in failing. I mean, I don't require to go back to jail for what I believe in. But I honestly, at this point, I don't think it would mind. I mean, because my family knows where I stand. They know where I'm at. You know what I mean? They know, if I had to go, give myself time in jail, or whatnot. You know what I mean? That's what I had to do. But I'm just out here trying to make a difference. I'm actually trying to not talk people off from doing what they do. I mean, if they self-medicate, they self-medicate. But that's not me or anybody saying that. I'm just saying if. What I'm saying is these streets is not what they used to be, and neither is jail and prison if it's still even operational. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm being honest with you. Things happen in this society that we can't even hold a candle to. I mean, it doesn't make sense anymore. I mean, you walk down the street and see half a dozen weird things moving, and it's not the McGriffey stuff. It's the wicked stuff around us. You know what I mean? So you got to believe in the changing of upcoming. Or you just got to have faith in who you are.
What changes? What weird stuff are you seeing out here? How are the streets changed recently? What are you seeing?
It's a hurricane. It's a war. It's more like it's a slowly a reckoning. You know what I mean? It's like in the Bible. You know what I mean? Biblical times. It starts out like this. It starts out, confusion, peace, and all this dictatorship and side choosing and jab shooting and whatnot, not fully believing. And then in the blink of an eye, you got a crisis somewhere far down the way. And believe me, I had nothing to do with it, and before you know it, you got chaos and mayhem. So it just is it's all about believing in who you are. If you believe in, Joe Holloway, or Inez Kemp, you know what I'm saying, Holloway, or anybody, Azazel, then Mama Sarah, you know what I mean? Like, if you believe in them great angels, those kings and queens, if you believe in the ball, which is the same, Holloway, or that tree right here, it's a a Holloway, and you can believe in good things and expect to get good outcome. But if you believe firmly in the dictatorship of foolishness, then we'll keep by your side until, you know, we can't ride no more, and then we'll still try to hold on a little bit more, because we don't feel like anybody should go overboard. Honestly, in my whole heart.
Boomer, where are you from?
I'm from a long place away. I'm not from Arizona. That's for damn sure. I'm actually still trying to know about my journey and my whereabouts and who I am. And it's part of this life quest too, you know what I mean? Like I know, you know, my upbringing and whatnot. I mean, I know a lot, but it's not comical, but you know, I got this saying that you can be sitting there recording like you are, or some innocent, you know, and not even be knowing they're talking to somebody great, and then they look back and be like, damn, either it was this or this or that, or that or that or this, or that or that, or it was really Eddie Grizzy. So it's just all about how you look at things. That's all it is. You know what I mean?
What advice do you have for society at large, for young people out here thinking about trying drugs or being homeless, or, you know, being rebellious towards their parents, towards life? They want to live a crazy life. What would you advise them? What would you say?
I wouldn't live it at all. I mean, I wouldn't go back on life and say I made a mistake on life, because I didn't make a mistake on life, and then you know, the choices I made in life, you know, they was all with a purpose in life. So I would just say, live your life, you know, as best as you can, as fully as you can. Not because you got one life to live, but because, you know, God puts it in your life to make the mistakes in life so you can learn from every mistake that you make in life. That's the whole purpose of it. Or if you got an angel that's constantly there to push you away from all the mistakes before you make a mistake, that's even better, you know what I mean? So I would say, you know what I'm saying, do the best you can, and stay focused in who you are. You know what I mean? And believe in, you know, a great change is coming, and stay firmly in believing in holidays, and, you know, I'll just believe in whatever you want to believe in. You know, I'm not going to pressure nobody to believe in anything. It's never been in my nature to. So if they believe in what they believe in, like I said, we'll still be there to ride with you. Just know that there's always a negative with a positive. Every time you make a positive, there's going to be 1,000 more negatives to make up for that positive. So, I mean, their numbers are always going to be pursuing more better than ours, but that's what makes us greater, because love always prevails. You know what I mean? Like, love is always a beautiful thing. I'll take love over somebody's homie-ship any day. It's just the way it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just the way it is.
So, Boomer, thank you for talking to me.
I'm honored.
So I appreciate you giving us some good words of advice, good words of wisdom.
Thank you.
Next week it's going to be 118 degrees out here, so stay safe.
Absolutely.
Okay? Stay hydrated.
Thank you.
I'll check up on you, see how you're doing in the future. So thank you, okay?
I appreciate that. Thank you too, sir.
Later, brother.